feel so alive. As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Family and friends, George Brown College is located on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, as other Indigenous people who have lived here over time. We are grateful to share this land as treaty people who learn, work, and live in the community with each other. Please remain standing if you are able to, and join us in the singing of our national anthem, followed by an honor song.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us l'amène, qu'à ton bras c'est beau d'élever, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus
We welcome Jordan Sugar today, who is Cree Lakota from the Piapot First Nation in Treaty 4 from the Thunderbird Clan. Thank you, Jordan. Please take your seats. On behalf of George Brown College, I would like to welcome you all, graduates, family, and friends, to George Brown College's convocation ceremonies for the class of 2022. My name is Janine Christensen, Registrar and Associate Vice President, Strategic Enrollment, and it is my pleasure to serve as your MC today. Today, we have gathered to recognize the academic achievements of graduates from the Center of Business. You have all worked hard to get here, and on behalf of the George Brown College community, I extend the warmest of congratulations to you and those who have supported you on this special day. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of our platform party. I invite them to stand and remain standing as they are introduced. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. It is my pleasure to introduce Noella Milne, Chancellor of George Brown College. If we could hold the applause until the end of the introductions, that would be great. Thank you. And Tegan DeLaurent and Jolene May carrying the Eagle Feather today. The Eagle Feather ceremony in Convocation respects Indigenous students' cultural heritage and spiritual beliefs. Eagle feathers symbolize great honor to an individual, and graduation signifies the importance of educational achievement and the honor the graduate brings to their family, community, and nation. In the words of Elder Julie Depassier, the feather is a gift of the eagle. We all have gifts. We need to honor them and use our gifts to do our jobs. From the Board of Governors of George Brown College, Kevin Constante, Anish Chaudhry Kanala, John Gallagher. From George Brown College, Dr. Gervin Farron, President. Dr. Corey Ross, Provost. Dr. Ian Austin, Dean, Center of Business. Dr. Chris McGrath, Vice President, Students and Senior Student Success Officer. Dr. Krista Holmes, Associate Vice President, Research and Innovation. Michael Herrera, Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Nasser Kenia, Vice President, Information Technology and Digital Innovation. Now, from the George Brown College Student Association, Dewani Balavat, Director of Operations. Our keynote speaker this morning is Damon Murchison, who will be introduced later in the ceremony. And finally, the staff and faculty of George Brown College. Please stand. Please take your seats. This morning, we are recognizing graduates from the School of Marketing, School of Human Resources, and the School of Accounting and Finance in the Center for Business. Our interpreters this morning are Monique Ledrew and Tara Everett, and our real-time captioner is Olivia Arnaud. I now invite Chancellor Noella Milne to open today's convocation ceremony. Madam Chancellor.
Class of 2022, it's my pleasure to join your family, friends, and the George Brown community in celebrating your achievement today. As Chancellor of George Brown College, my role is to act as an ambassador and advocate for our students and graduates, to tell the world about the amazing things you're doing and the impact you're having on our community. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I really don't feel so amazing right now. And how am I supposed to make an impact in the middle of a pandemic? It's true that you are graduating at a time of great uncertainty and change. And I know how scary and overwhelming this can be. But we can't control the challenges that life sends our way. All we can control is how we respond to them. The COVID crisis has forced us out of our comfort zone. It has shown us that companies and individuals that are adaptable, flexible, and innovative excel in a time of turbulence and great change. And what I've discovered in my own life is that when times get tough, the best way to help yourself is by helping others. I'd like to share a little bit of my personal history, as I hope it will resonate with many graduates and their families here today. I came to Canada alone at the age of 17 as a young immigrant from India, looking for new opportunities. I worked during the day and attended classes at night to earn a college diploma and then a university degree until I eventually landed in law school. Since then, I've seen the many ways that having an education opens doors to opportunity, both professionally and personally. Not only has it allowed me to establish a rewarding career for myself, it has, more importantly, provided me with many tools that enable me to give back to my community. For me, this has meant volunteering with a wide range of organizations, from the George Brown College Foundation to the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada to UNICEF Canada. My work with these charities has kept me grounded and made me realize how fortunate I am and spurred me on to want to give more of my time, money, and efforts. The focus away from myself is the gift that being involved in community work gave me, made me more sensitive and more humble, traits that sadly you do not pick up in law school. Today, I want you to consider how you can take what you've learned at George Brown and use it to make your community stronger and a better place because you are there. Think about how much you've grown and changed during your time at college, how much you've learned, not only about your area of study, but about yourself as a person and the world around you. How can you apply this knowledge to help others and bring about positive change? This world appears to be becoming a more divided, scarier place every day, where the gulf between the haves and the have-nots, racialized and non-racialized people, those who want to fight climate change and those who deny it, seems to have widened to an insurmountable degree. You have the opportunity to bridge that divide. Instead, reach back, way back, and help those behind you make it through. Stand up for the underprivileged and the bullied. Speak up anytime you encounter discrimination or racism towards yourself or those around you. Take a stand on climate change issues. The last 12 months have been extremely turbulent, and we will no doubt remember this year as a year of deep sorrow and loss, with thousands suffering and dying in Ukraine, and thousands of our loved ones dying of COVID. But we will also look at this year as the watershed year, when the seeds of love and hope were sown, when people of all colors and backgrounds all over the world marched together under the Black Lives Matter banner to push back on racism, injustice, and senseless discrimination. We've seen the Western countries united as never before to offer aid and support to Ukraine. We've seen people reject the politics of division and hate, voting for a kinder, more empathetic, and inclusive society, both in the US and more recently in France. Real social change can happen when people come together to advocate and take action. Take advantage of the pandemic pause to evaluate, to take stock of what it is you are all about. What will make you proud? This pandemic has starkly exposed what has always been lurking in the shadows, the unacceptable, soul-wrenching divisions in our society. You have to decide what kind of a world you want to live in. And once you decide, your actions should reflect your choice. There are many possible futures for each one of you graduating today. Your actions from this day onwards will determine what that future will be. So choose your path and your actions thoughtfully. So, for example, if you decide you want to live in a world that is free of racism, how will your actions and the way you live your life reflect this choice and help shape that world? You might be overwhelmed and say you are no Gandhi, nor Martin Luther King, nor Nelson Mandela. But remember, if thousands of people did not march with those great leaders, they would have had zero impact on this world. It took thousands of ordinary people like you and me who believed in the cause to take a stand, to take a risk to follow them. That's how you get meaningful change and lasting change. Community is the key. There are so many ways to give back, and I know you'll find community involvement to be incredibly rewarding. Class of 2022, I'm incredibly proud of all you have accomplished. There is so much potential in this graduating class, and I can't wait to see and celebrate when each one of you makes your mark on our community. With that said, it is my pleasure to to now declare this convocation ceremony open. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. I now call upon Dean Ian Austin to introduce our keynote speaker.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, George Brown College faculty and staff, graduates, family and friends, I have the distinct honor of introducing today's speaker, Mr. Damon Murchison. But before I do that, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the graduating class here today. You've completed your programs of study during a pandemic, and we know how difficult that was for you. But you persisted, you persevered, and you've succeeded. That is what you're being rewarded for today. And I think you ought to give yourself a rousing round of applause. Let's do that. And now on to the keynote speaker, Mr. Damon Murchison. Mr. Damon Murchison is a very accomplished professional and has distinguished himself in the field of finance. Mr. Murchison is the President and Chief Executive Officer of IG Wealth Management, where he has responsibility for Canada's oldest and largest independent wealth management organization with $116 billion with a B in assets under administration, serving more than 1 million Canadians through relationships with 3,000 plus advisors across the country. He was previously the Executive Vice President, Head of Retail Distribution at Mackenzie Investments, where he led the company's retail sales organization, alliance, and group sales businesses. In his 25 years of financial leadership, Mr. Murchison has held other senior positions, including head of sales for retail markets at Manulife Financial and head of alliance national sales at Fidelity Investments. So from this career snapshot, we can see that he has made a significant contribution to the Ontario financial sector and beyond. But in addition to his professional accomplishments, Mr. Murchison is a very socially conscious and community-engaged individual. He is committed to supporting social well-being and welfare in Canada, particularly for the underprivileged, challenged, and sick children, Black, Indigenous, and racialized youths, and young adults. He is very focused on advancing education for youths. Mr. Murchison is also a member of our own board of directors of the George Brown College Foundation and also the Black North Initiative. With such an impressive set of credentials, achievements, and extensive social contributions, we have the honor today of having Mr. Damon Murchison as our keynote speaker at our convocation. Please join me, everyone, in welcoming Mr. Damon Murchison to give the keynote address.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, George Brown College faculty and staff, graduates, family members, and friends. I want to thank you all for the invitation to be a part of today's ceremony. It's certainly a tremendous honor. Firstly, I want to congratulate all the graduates. Today is about honoring your success and your accomplishments. They are tremendous, given the last few years and the challenges. You've persevered and you've graduated. You've achieved the goal that you set when you registered at George Brown College, and you should all just be tremendously proud of that. Now, before we start to talk about the future, I'd like to take a few moments to talk a little about the past and a little bit about myself. I grew up in Scarborough, Ontario in the 1970s and 80s as an interracial only child. My dad was African American, my mom was Italian German. My parents got divorced at a very young age, and I was raised by my mother. I remember everywhere we went, people would stop and stare at us and try to figure us out because I looked nothing like my mother. In my high school, my neighborhood, I really looked at anyone like me because interracial relationship wasn't prevalent back then. I played a lot of sports growing up. Competitive hockey was my favorite. I remember all the years I played hockey, all the games I played. I only played with a handful of people that looked like me. I remember all the dads and the time that they used to spend with the hockey coach, lobbying for their sons to make the hockey team and then lobbying for playing time. My mom has to miss most of the games because she had to work, but even when she was there, it was unacceptable for her to approach a hockey coach, which was always male, and lobby on behalf of her son. At a very young age, I learned to watch and listen, and I learned key life lessons. Primarily, the importance of meritocracy, the discriminatory way that women are often perceived, and the value of being different. Those life lessons really taught me how to grow and how to adapt from someone that was uncomfortable and always felt out of place to someone that thrived on being different, on standing out, on being special, on being memorable. It's something that I've carried with me throughout the pursuit of my education, throughout my career, and as I serve my community. Today, more and more people are accepting, embracing, and even celebrating being different. Today, we call that diversity. And we have a long way to go, but I'm very hopeful for the future. And why not? I'm living proof of what's possible. I have a saying that thoughts lead to words, word leads to actions, and actions lead to results. And even though we have a long way to go, we are making strides. We are raising awareness, we're having the hard conversations, and mostly, we're beginning to act. I see it every day in the organization that I lead, in the media, corporate Canada, in the government, in our communities, and here at George Brown College. Now, I will say this, and it should come as no surprise. It's going to be tough. But I promise you, the road to a just and inclusive society, although it will be difficult, the journey will be worth it in the end. So if there's one thing that I would like you to leave with from my experiences in this speech, it's that not only is it okay to be different, it's a tremendous advantage. Be you. Let the world see you for how you see yourself. It can be scary, it can be lonely, but a lot of times, that's the true path of success. So congratulations to all the graduates, to all your family members and friends that help support you. Congratulate your success, but most importantly, be you and be optimistic about the journey ahead for yourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Murchison. I now invite President Farron and Chancellor Milne and Dean Ian Austin to come to the podium to say a few words about this year's recipient of an Honorary Honors of Commerce Financial Services.
Well, it's my honor to thank you, Mr. Murchison, for your amazing remarks, for your inspiring comments, as well as for the significant contributions that you've made to Ontario's financial services sector, as well as your commitment to social well-being and welfare in Canada, and as well the outline of your story and your journey, which I think is so meaningful to our graduates today. Madam Chancellor, it is my honor, my pleasure to present to you Mr. Murchison as the recipient of the Honorary Bachelors of Commerce, Financial Services, honoris causa. Thank you.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of George Brown College, I confer the honors Bachelor of Commerce, Financial Services, honoris causa. Congratulations to you.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this morning, Jimmy Versteeg. Jimmy is graduating from the Business Administration Finance program in the School of Accounting and Finance. Jimmy, please come forward to address the graduating class of 2022.
I would like to welcome Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, George Brown faculty and staff, graduates, family, and friends. Thank you everyone for being here today to celebrate the wonderful achievement of all George Brown College graduates for the Center from Business. A great philosopher, Aristotle, once said, "The more you know you don't know." Life provides us with continuous opportunities to learn new things every day. As we continue to learn, we realize how much knowledge there is to obtain over the course of a lifetime. We all came from very different backgrounds when we enrolled in George Brown College. Some of us were fresh out of high school, some of us were mature students, and some of us were international students. No matter what the circumstances were, we all had the same goal: to receive a high-quality education in order to be able to pursue our new careers. There were quite a few challenges to overcome during our time here, the pandemic being the biggest hurdle for most of us. We were forced to adapt to the situation by studying the majority or all of our time online and learning things in a whole new way. Suddenly, we found ourselves having to attend class from home, and that had its own challenges too. Looking for a quiet place in our homes, having pets lie on our keyboards, and also talking for 5 minutes while being on mute. Regardless of our experience in our programs, we should be all absolutely thrilled about what we have achieved, and we should all be very proud to graduate here today. As we take our first steps into our careers, whether we are just starting out in a professional life or continuing in a whole new direction, we will start to realize that there are still a lot of things that we do not know, and that is okay. What's important is that our program provides us with the tools and know-how that will help all of us grow into our jobs and to become a great inspiration to all the people around us. We should be confident in who we are, and we should never try to stop ourselves, to remember to push ourselves out of our comfort zone. We should never stop learning new things, whether they're related to our current industry or not. Once again, I would like to congratulate everyone today, and I wish you all the best in your future careers and lives. I would like to thank, on behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank our families, friends, and all the people at George Brown College for providing us with their support during our academic journey. Thank you. I'm sure we will see each other again.
Thank you, Jimmy. We have now reached the formal part of our ceremony, where we award the credentials, the diplomas, certificates, and degrees, and these become official documents of the college. I now invite Chancellor Noella Milne and Dr. Corey Ross to come forward.
Would the candidates please stand? Graduates? Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects for their credentials by successfully completing curricula offered by the Center for Business at George Brown College. Faculty members have recommended that they be awarded their credentials in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of George Brown College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diplomas, certificates, and degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the candidates not present, I request that you confer their credentials in absentia.
I so do.
Please take your seats. During the next part of the ceremony, we will be presenting the candidates individually to Chancellor Noella Milne and President Irvin Fearon. To show our respect for each candidate, we ask that you remain in your seats until the last candidate has received their credential. Guests, we ask that you be courteous when you hear your graduate's name, and please be respectful with your applause so that all names can be heard. Candidates, as you make your way across the stage, please follow the printed footsteps on the floor. Upon receiving your credential, please return to your seats to show your respect for each candidate and enjoy the rest of the convocation ceremony. Madam Chancellor, President Fearon, I present the candidates from the Center for Business so you may confer their credentials. I invite our announcer, Patrick Kwok-Chun, to come to the podium now. Patrick is a graduate of the George Brown Theatre School.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, it's an honor to present to you the graduates of 2022 from the Center for Business, School of Marketing, from the Business Marketing Program, Harpreet Kaur, Ronalyn Ablau, Askar Aksambiev, Jacob Michael Bourne with honors, Lynette Camacho, Bruna da Silva Souza, Jennifer de Oliveira, Taisha de Paula Lima with honors, Norhan El Sharif with honors, Andrea Espeleta, Janem Manoj Fifadra, Joseph Anthony Golton, Eric Benedict Yang with honors, Tavon Anthony Joseph, Amirabas Kashani, Mohammad Shahryar Khan, Parth Dilipbhai Khandelwal, Camilla Lamas with honors, Xiao Xia Lin, Jovial George Joshua, Aliath Adhara Lopez, Nicholas Messiah, Madis Masing Saravi with honors, Amirali Mergani, Ryan Melhem with honors, Manuel Mora. Thi Phong Yuen Nguyen. Sungar Nurlan. Mariah Petukova, with honors. Bernadita Beatriz Rodriguez Bravo, with honors. Maria Angelica Romero Montejo, with honors. Gulzan Shakirova, with honors. Joanne Sin. Gurpreet Singh. Olivik Soho. Iron Tepsatit. Hisyangyu Tsai. Shuhan Tsai. Miguel Velasquez. Si Ching Jason Yip. From the Business Administration Marketing Program, Ruth Ajabi. Asin Ahmed, with honors. Faiza Ahmed. Jatushin Anandaraja. Elkan Betulayev. Claire Frances Margaret Bellaric, with honors. Lin Chi Bui. Yulia Burlak. Jason Adam Castillo, with honors. Ismail Amado Castro. Adrian Clark. Previ Pearl Maiden Dida. Mark Dixon. Christine Duong, with honors. Caitlin Fangonilo. Giuseppe Faron. Summer Natsu Fujimoto. Heaven Tesfaye Gethahan. Kristen Oshika Gomez. Viviana Guerra Rojas. Tarkan Tuna Gurpinar. Shin Hao, with honors. Nguyen Jan Nyok Huyen, with honors. Iram Kaya. Kimberly Kirkpatrick, with honors. Madison Kojic, with honors. Yu Chen Kung. Anastasia Lukashova. Joa Vitor Manganzani Croy Feltz. Rohan Metani, with honors. Ngok Tao Nguyen. Fan Tan Hui Huyen, with honors. Thi Van Phi Nguyen, with honors. Joshua Allen Clayton Northwood. Deanna Pagliuca. Celine Peranath. Candice Seguin. Hiba Shoaib. Mayuran Shiranganathran. Sherjan Sulaiman Khanil. Georgios Tufekis. Mimi Trön, with honors. Rachel Marie Wilson. From the Sport and Event Marketing Program, Urmi Admudwala, with honors. Nosakaye Benedicta Atoy, with honors. Chanel Rebecca Atema, with honors. Maya Belmore, with honors. Karamprit Singh Gurpreet Singh Buhiraja, with honors. Shashikant Dodi, with honors. Romil Bipin Dodia. Cecilia Egia, with honors. Justin Finlayson, with honors. Justin Bradley Hill. Shimon Isaac, with honors. Yufen Kao. Vinayak Kana, with honors. Harshil Nalin Lanj, with honors. Ritu Bhaskar Singh, with honors. Laure Makala, with honors. Carl Zubin Malau, with honors. Abhishek Rajiv Mehta, with honors. Mansi Vipul Parikh, with honors. Porush Kurshed Patel. Mahima Upendra Patil. Kenrick Philip, with honors. Vishwa Soholkar, with honors. Christopher Daniel Sanavane. Bhavya Unalkat, with honors. Sorab Himantal Vekaria, with honors. Aaron Wei. Yuchen Yang. From the Marketing Management Financial Services Program, Akansha, with honors. Anuja Ashok, with honors. Ansh Anan Aluwalia, with honors. Mridul Batra. Yash Bharti, with honors. Juan Pablo Carsten Reyes, with honors. Aliaskar Habib Contractor, with honors. Jatin Dadlani, with honors. Ravina Pramal Desai. Sukmani Dugal. Louis Estevez, with honors. Aditya Babumbai Kohli. Melissa Lopez Carrion, with honors. Anita Gobo Digongue, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Arushi Nishchal, with honors. Muhammad Harris Parwez. Chahat Pusha. Malvika Agamsharan Rao, with honors. Josette Elizabeth Reynoso Santos. Tanya Rajesh Saigal. Abhishek Vikram Shah. Angud Singh Shahi, with honors. Vineet Soni. From the Strategic Relationship Marketing Program, Rodolfo Abeyo, with honors. Ayush Agarwal, with honors. Michelle Almeida. Muskan Arora. Arshin Chopra, with honors. Davidson Cox, with honors. Darshan Deepak Desai, with honors. Siddhant Swapan De. Melroy Alfred Fernandez. Nisha Hamraz, with honors. Ishan Jaishwal. Devika Kapoor. Shrikant Kedia. Nea Corpella, with honors. Kimberly Machado, with honors. Snehal Mahajan. Meghana Mangalore. Isaac Afote Mensa, with honors. Sarosh Rustam Modi. Catalina Mosquera Molina, with honors. Ishwarya Narendar, with honors. Cheran Tej Paruchuri. Rushad Porus Confectioner. Anchal Rawal. Krupa Rawal. Masa Razban. Cynthia Rojas. Akriti Singh. Jake Bradley Tabanmo. Khaled Taha, with honors. Ayushi Takar. Arshad Sait, with honors. Ria Shroff. Shannon Jillian Shantkumar Uchil. Charmi Vedya, with honors. Satwik Najendra Waseshta. Shubham Vijan, with honors. From the Digital Media Marketing Program, Anusha Subramanian, with honors. Vaibhav Aji. Ria Aline, with honors. Molly Anand. Christina Andruchiv, with honors. Leonel Camilo Arango Butrago, with honors. Ramik Arora, with honors. Laurel Helena Astridge, with honors. Lena Bernal, with honors. Shitij Burarira, with honors. Garima Bhatia, with honors. Rayan Zubin Bilamoria, with honors. Abi Bitolia. Himanshu Brar, with honors. Alexander Carter, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Chanika Chadha. Amber Chamaria. Wing Yan Chan, with honors. Juan Felipe Chakuya Borrero, with honors. Mohit Chabra, with honors. Dibya Choudhury, with honors. Jalicia Clark, with honors. Sophia Jean Kulyari, with honors. Pantia Danapayam, with honors. Meet Desai, with honors. Ravina D'Souza. Sophia Irshova, with honors. Masood Farsi, with honors. Paul Fleming. Rashidat Folami, with honors. Aishwarya Anil Gandhi, with honors. Shrila Gandhi, with honors. Apoorv Garg. Volkan Gudek. Arjan Gupta, with honors. Manjuri Gupta, with honors. Ruth Milagros Haro Merino, with honors. Harsh Jain, with honors. Saloni Jain. Sanchit Jain, with honors. Jisman K. Joseph, with honors. Anant Kakar, with honors. Nehamat Kaur, with honors. Hawi Nasir Kinia, with honors. Ankshay Kumar. Chinmay Mahadeshwar, with honors. Utkarsh Maheshwari, with honors. Kunal Makija, with honors. Saurav Manara Prail, with honors. Adhar Mehta, with honors. Rayane Muhammad Hosseini, with honors. Bave Kamal Nagpal, with honors. Love Nagpal, with honors. Satish Nair, with honors. Anusha Nanda, with honors. Sona Narang. Victoria Navumava. Daniela Okezie, with honors. Kai Zin U, with honors. Tanaya Pohani. Sonali Pokrial, with honors. Mark Puri, with honors. Lekraj Lalaji Puthran, with honors. Jessica Charmaine K, with honors. Kunal Raghava, with honors. Maria Redempta, with honors. Shika Sangvi, with honors. Dwani Samir Shah. Ranika Sharma, with honors. Christina Singh. Dorcas Solomon, with honors. T. Soni, with honors. Varun Sood, with honors. Bahar Toker Sarak, with honors. Pearl Sunil Vij, with honors. Tetiana Vityuk, with honors. Helen Wang, with honors. Vicky Yang. Sarah Zahar. From the Business Human Resources Program, Gina Bay. Adriana Baltar Rocha, with honors. Tamkeen Bashir, with honors. Diana Monaliz Bernardo Pereira da Silva. Olha Sofia Bodnar, with honors. Gabriela Laura Carrera. Carla Castellanos de la Pena, with honors. Mariana Lynn Castro Aguilar. Hain Cha, with honors. Elisangela Dahosha. Shauna Darush. Laughlin Sylvia DeMello. Naz Arcon. Claudio Felipe Gonzalez. Linnea Kiefer. Alexis Elaine Kathina Lambier. Parexcava Giuseppe Marino. Nancy Esther Martinez Torres. Robert Martins, with honors. Andrea Liliana Munoz Tobon, with honors. Gabby Navarrete Salas. Rafael Nocais, with honors. Kanisha Nwobi. Mika Alicia Pastolero. Isha Puri. Aliana Ramos. Carolina Rebolledo. Marielle Helena Sanders. Fernanda Sandoval Mesa. Luis Carlos Santana Faria, with honors. Arjun Sharma. Simranjit Singh. Maria Spasova. Priscilla Teles Siebra, with honors. Ameze Cynthia Thompson. Thuy Nguyen Tan Tran. Janvier John Tuombe, with honors. Juliana Farias Nunez Xavier, with honors. Stefanit Jonas Zielo, with honors. From the Business Administration Human Resources Program, Jasmit Kaur. Sarah Adoga. Yakut Azizi. Alicia Shireen Barnes. Molina Elise Bellingham. Leona Borising Baird. Thea Valmores Bukat, with honors. Jasmine Kaur Chima. Ishita Israt Chowdhury. Nicole Ivy Diggins, with honors. Edith Fiado. Megan Irene Gibson. Alice Turka Yanalingam, Sarah Isaacs, Justine Chattel Jonas, Nodari Karazishvili with honors, Muhammad Ridwan Kudbali, Paulina Kosinseva with honors, Hadon Lewin with honors, Kathy Le Nguyen with honors, Olga Martinez, Caitlin Rain McNay, Farhat Marali, Darlene Murkai, Konstantina Rallis, Rubaya Rashid, Tahazib-e Taranum Rashid, Tushani Ravindran with honors, Roxanne Emperatriz Santibayez, Danielle Dansoa Sarpong, Kelsey Ann Savage, Suna Fernandez, Esther Tan with honors, Kashish Thakar, Ann Thomas with honors and Dean's Medal winner, and Governor General's Award, Nadim Udin, Jessica Estefania Vilacres, from the Human Resources Management Program, Tamana with honors, Amanprit Kaur, Victoria Bulbak with honors, Santiago Castro, Aditi Vinod Chavan, Muskan Chitkara, Roma Falak Chowdhury with honors, Fariba Dadmer with honors, Jardine David, Narvini Protima Dunath with honors, Ali Dodhia, Naman Durga with honors, Lorena Espejo Hadja, Mark Feolino with honors, Mansi Gala, Trisha Bereth Gia, Rebecca Gonzalez Luna with honors, Susmitha Jambula, Jimmy G with honors, Nicole Johnson, Roy Thomas, Tanaya Kapila, Tanvi Vikrant Karnik with honor, Navnish Kaur, Prableen Kaur, Suba Kurana with honors, Roberta Lacerda Silva Mariz, Gautami Santosh Matri with honors, Shrishti Mida, Helia Mozaffar Mogadam with honors, Tanupriya Nagpal with honors, Vandana Nair, Smitika Nayak with honors, Nevena Novakovic with honors, Omoyemi Oyebola Ogunbor, Ankita Abhe Pandit with honors, Melissa Papa Evangelou, Jacquelina Preza Polly with honors, Bhavna Rana, Stephanie Lauren Resor with honors, Janice Rego with honors, Mohammed Sabik with honors, Violeta Raquel Sainz Chavez, Garima Sadhu, Vanessa Sandoval, with honors. Sara Sarvi, with honors. Sophia Schmidt, with honors. Virangana Shah, with honors. Sanjana Sharda, with honors. Sonali Sharma. Ramandeep Kaur Shergill. Kazi Shihab, with honors. Reshma Siddiqui, with honors. Angad Singh. Rashneet Takshak, with honors. Christina Van Veen. Paula Vela. Veronica Wang, with honors. Byoden Joy Williams. Kwong Ching William Wong, with honors. Pema Yangzom, with honors. The School of Accounting and Finance, Business and Accounting Program. Olayiwola Abiodun Adeyemi. Nadia Afroz Azame. Emma Bakuli. Aaron Bailey, with honors. Vo Tak Tau Bui. Cisner Ankau Karaskal. Jankan Chen, with honors. Minhajur Rahman Chowdhury. Maya Angelica Kudal. Lucas de Oliveira, with honors. John Hornido Fudalan. Diego Flores. Hajibaba Gaziev. Lin Hong, with honors. Ngok Tam Hong, with honors. Carl Rainer Liano, with honors. Mi Young Jung. Larina Kalai. Rajpinder Kaur. Sean Lai, with honors. Hannah Gabrielle Ledo, with honors. Diana Lu Duco Magukai. Maria Laura Mantovani. Mingyu Meng, with honors. Tam Mi Nguyen. Fuki Okino, with honors. Angelou Polomeno. Vidhi Panchal. Abhi Patel. Hong Kwok Fan. Taher Rajbai, with honors. Nicole Justine Trajano Regualos. Natsuki Sato, with honors. Hyun Kyung Seo. Rohit Sharma. Ishani Ujesia. Farhana Sultana. Kaylin Lizeth Torres. Laura Patricia Torres Benavides. Thui Tran, with honors. Dora Varga. Augusto Simoes. Jarnathani Vinoth. Zujin Yuan. The School of Accounting and Finance, from the Business Administration Accounting Program. Chaselin Abelia Almazan, with honors. Zohaib Amjid. Gia Kui Bui, with honors. Pedro Enrique Carvalho Ferreira. Natasha Rego de Asunsao. Glad Joyce Subia de la Cruz, with honors. Pamela Raquel Diaz. Folan Angel Rendon Escabilas. Christine Fakuri. Roshani Katuwal. Juko Hassan Kayemba. Vladislav Kavan. Thi Min Han Le. William Liang with honors. Hyun Hong Nguyen. Viet Sin Nguyen with honors. Lone Thi Bik Le. K. Tram Nguyen. Leah May Reyes Parayawan with honors. Hong Min Park. Yu Yen Thi Fong Pham with honors. Stefaniel Rancap. Wankar Salim. Arlene J. Sevilla Sanchez with honors. Christina Patricia Singh. Chao Trong with honors. Flavio Veloso. Harris McLean Voyatsis. Mei Yan Wang with honors. Brenda Marie Escalona Yakat. Fabiola Jupa. From the Business Finance Program, Mona Abindipur with honors. Yara Alabed. Besnike Alexi. Asad Asif. Jonida Bazeli. Sephora Berhe. Bruno da Silva Carvalho. Ruben Dutra Vieira with honors. Nazanin Fereduni with honors. Daniel Martin Flores Reyes with honors. Sandia Franco with honors. Sherry Huyn. Jadderson Loyola de Sena. Angelo Marinov. Elza Muniz Alexandrino. Joyeuse Mutoni. Manur Naim. Katerina Nevmita. Min An. Steve Allen Orlando with honors. Divya Aviana Persad. Carissa Price. Camila Resende. Tals Oliveira with honors. Christian Martin Sikat. Burchin Suchu Kisik. Alethea Tarsitano. Fortuna Rezine Taklay. Minhaz Udin Titu. Vin Tran. Maral Yagani. From the Business Administration Finance Program, Sabir Alimuradov. Andrea Minor Asuncion. Salik Bagaodinov. Connor James Paul Budhagen Maslin. Evan James Callaghan. Thi Fok Hip Dang with honors. Jason D'Souza. Tracy Duong. Amy Edosomanwan. Samantha Dana Louise Enman. Natalia Fernandez Miranda with honors. Josephine Fernando. Afra Abdulkadir Fukak. Enrique Antonio Lau. Duyen Lu. Angela Michai. Deshaun Trayvon Murray. Thi Mai Trin Rita Nguyen. Yashish Punjabi. Christian Tonon. Jimmy Versteeg, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Huang Nguyen, with honors. Cynthia Deviana Prastika, with honors. Leonid Smirnov, with honors. From the Financial Planning Program, Akanksha Arora. Yashika Arora. Jesvin Joseph Augustin, with honors. Syed Ayan, with honors. Tanvi Anand Aruna Bari. Hediye Bayat. Farah Bulsara, with honors. Kushagr Chawla, with honors. Jessica Carrera. Rahul Suresh Dalvi. Lakshay Chadha, with honors. Tarandeep Kaur Duna, with honors. Ashita Navnit Gokani. Ariella Gulam. Amit Jogale. Gaurav Kashyap, with honors. Ashwani Kumar. Fernanda Lima Raposo, with honors. Gaurav Jagdeep Majmundar. Paras Nera. Shanik Manchanda. Karishma Jain, with honors. Riddhi Panchal. Gyanvi Molik Patel, with honors. Isha Dipesh Patel. Dipesh Chandrakant Sneha Rahe. Gianluigi Santosuoso. Rupali Sharma. Ole Shesnovich, with honors. Gagandeep Singh. Revant Soni. Neha Suresh. Akshat Verma. Ananya Rawat. Samir Hussein Rizvi, with honors. Christina Roni Rodriguez, with honors. Afan Salim. Jarin Nasnim. Ramiz Virani. From the Honors Bachelor of Commerce Financial Services Program, Josephine Abisola Akingboye. Anojan Aruntavaraja. Ibrahim Baksh. John Eric Abanador Damapi. Jackie Dong. Alvina Martina James D'Souza, with honors. Gamel Elridi. Mateos Fakuri Vilela. Sharon Guzman Castillo. Ghulam Muhammad Hamdard. Sharmila Hussein. Johnson Huang. David Thomas Hull. Hamad Khan. Tashi Kidd. Ariane May Labiscase. Nicole Menkanalale. Zahir Merchant. Letitia Nakakawa. Thieu Thuk Kuk Nguyen. Tien Nguyen, with honors. Yash Rastoji. Bawant Sheopal. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Mr. President, this concludes the conferral of credentials. Congratulations to all graduates.
I now invite President Farron to address the graduating class.
Well, I don't think that there's a more fantastic moment than the one that we've just spent together. And to all the graduates and to everyone, why don't we just recognize them again? Wonderful. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each of you for attending the convocation ceremony of 2022 for the graduates of George Brown College. Thank you for joining us today, and I think without question we've seen the sun shine here today, and we've seen it shine in our students and in our graduates, and congratulations to each of them. Our students graduating today have worked hard in the programs and as well has made important contributions to the college community. Their program and the activities that they've conducted through hands-on experiential education have provided them with the practical skills and experiences to succeed in their chosen careers as well as in their future activities. They have put into practice the teaching and learning materials presented by our dedicated faculty and staff members, many of whom are here today with us. So why don't we take a moment to recognize them as well. Our graduates have achieved and established a strong foundation for success, and they are already joining the distinguished community of George Brown alumni who came before them. Our college was established in 1968, and in fact, today we can count that there are more than 250,000 individuals who call George Brown their alma mater. Today, as you go across the city of Toronto, across Ontario, across Canada, indeed across the globe, wherever you go, you will find a George Brown graduate who's contributing to the success of a community, a business, a government, a not-for-profit agency. Our alumni are helping to transform the lives of others. In fact, when I think of it, as you enjoy the home that you live in, just recognize that our graduates, they're constructing the buildings we often live in. They're running the restaurants that attract visitors from right around the world. They're contributing to the profitability and productivity of our businesses. And in fact, they're inspiring us all by their creative activities and endeavors. They provide the vital healthcare services, community services, and deliver the childhood educational services as well that create possibilities for all of us and in fact for the next generation. George Brown graduates are the innovators. They're the problem solvers working to improve our community, our society, our world, our lives. I have to tell you, as I stood on stage and just saw each of you walk across the stage, I know that you've inspired and already improved our lives because you've shown us what is possible through your hard work and through your contributions, and congratulations to you, all of you. I think it's also befitting that we think of an example, that we think of Joe Skonowski as an example. After working with General Motors in Oshawa for more than 3 decades, he made a career shift and graduated from the Culinary Skills Program right here at George Brown College. He used his new skills this spring as a volunteer with Rural Central Kitchen in Poland, preparing meals for refugees of the war in Ukraine. The effort was actually personal for him because, you see, his grandparents came to Canada from Ukraine in the early 1900s. Joe contacted me, sent me an email, in fact, asking if George Brown could assist. We were really proud to be able to answer his call. And I know as well that our graduates, our alumni, are going out and answering the call for assistance and for contribution that you'll hear from the world, from your community, from society, and all of you, I know, will make your own special mark and contribution. And why? Our graduates are engaging in the big issues that define our collective future. They're engaged in considerations such as climate change. They're engaged in looking at challenges that persist. They're solving problems. And I think that what we saw today is a manifestation of their possibilities and the possibilities that they'll bring to the world as well. Well, at George Brown College, we're also engaged in new possibilities. As, by way of example, we build Ontario's first mass timber net zero carbon emission building, which we have called Limberlost Place. Our students, our college, we're contributing to the building of Toronto. And one of the things that I think was really special as we saw our graduates walk across the stage is that I think that we can also recognize that they are indeed in a class of their own. So to all of you, what a distinguished class we have here this year. Today, we celebrate all that you have accomplished. We celebrate the incredible possibilities and impact that you'll have on the world and in the future as well. And as well, as you walked across the stage, I believe that each of us bore witness to the amazing things that you will do. But it's also recognizing the amazing contributions of our faculty and staff, because what did they do? They turned learning into opportunity, and you are the opportunity that you go out with into the world. As was mentioned by our keynote speaker, being you is the best contribution you can make to others as well. Well, each of you, I know, have followed your own unique path to George Brown College. And without question, we've been honored to be a part of your amazing educational journey. When I joined George Brown College as the president last summer, I actually took my first days to be able to speak with many of the students and to hear their stories and to listen to them. You may have seen that I paused with one of the students as she walked across the stage, and part of the reason why is because she was one of the students on my very first day, my very first hour, that I had the honor of speaking with. So, what I heard though, was that students come to us at all ages, at all stages. And as a result then, we are a part of that incredible journey. Some of the stories I also heard was of individuals who'd worked for years in construction and was now thinking of a new possibility and new opportunity for themselves. Well, indeed, our architectural program became their path to success. I heard of other individuals who traveled across the globe and maybe as well achieved other credentials before coming to George Brown College. And in fact, our postgraduate program in financial planning became their destination. As I said, each of you will have a story about your journey, but what we know and what is common amongst all of you is that here you are graduating from George Brown College, and it has been your choice and your destination for us to be a part of this incredible career development and educational development that you've had as well. And we're so proud of each and every one of you. Well, what we also know, though, is that today's jobs, as well as the jobs of the future, will require the education, training, and skills that you acquired at George Brown College. You made the right choice by investing in your future right here. And today, you're celebrating the outcomes of your dedication as well as your success. I can tell you, I have had the amazing honor of being the president of this incredible institution, George Brown College. However, I think it goes without saying, I don't stand before you alone. I stand before you with amazing colleagues across the college who've stood in front of you at times, beside you, along with you, always supporting and always contributing to your achievements. They have helped to establish an amazing college that is renowned across Canada and indeed across the globe. Together, we have achieved a diversity and inclusion that is present in terms of the teaching and learning community that we've developed. And as well, we have students coming to us from right across Canada and in fact from 130 countries across the world. As a result, George Brown College has become known for its success in contributing to our students and to our graduates, as well as we've become renowned for our contribution to city building and community development. This is in fact the legacy that you are a part of as graduates, and we're so proud to see you move forward. Well, we also know that we live in a world sometimes filled not only with possibilities, but also periodically with challenges. And I think without questions, the success that you've seen in yourselves and that we celebrate today is the success and the capacity that you go out into that world with. And we are looking forward to what you'll be able to contribute, what you'll be able to give, and what you'll be able to foster, not only in yourself, but also in others. Tomorrow will be a new day, a new chapter. Today is about celebration and recognizing. And as you go out, we look forward to what you'll be doing, and with your new skills, your new abilities, your new knowledge, and your new educational credential as well. What I'd also like to be able to say to you is that I hope that as you go out into that amazing future, that you'll hold dear the values of social inclusion, respect and honor the Indigenous peoples of these lands, and also recognize that you are a part of contributing, building, and nurturing an inclusive and prosperous Canada. And just like to also recognize the amazing country and society in which we live. Remember as well that you always have friends here at George Brown College. You're part of this amazing family. Our team is here to support your success as an alumnus, and we look forward to supporting your lifelong learning if you choose to pursue another credential or activity in the future. Consider George Brown College. As you know, we have amazing individuals here, and as well, you have a possibility of thinking and giving back to us as well here at the college. By way of example, you can join a program advisory committee. You can also consider creating and having a field placement. You can also think of partnering with us. And in fact, much like many of you would say today, you could in fact think of hiring a George Brown graduate as well sometime in the future. In other words, what I'm saying, you'll find different ways of staying connected with the college. You'll also find different ways of staying connected with each other. But most of all, we know that you'll find ways of making an amazing contribution, and all the success that you've had and all the success that you celebrate today will be the spark that we'll see in the world as well. So to each of you, I want you to be really, really proud of yourselves. I know your families are proud of you, because as well, we are so proud of you. And as you walked across the stage today, the energy, the electricity, the excitement, carry that into all that you do into the future. Thank you so much. Merci. Miigwech.
Thank you, President Farron. Graduates, each of you here today has completed a long journey to reach this achievement. You have had the support and encouragement of people close to you, and many of your supporters are here to celebrate with you today. This is your opportunity to say thank you to the parent, child, sibling, partner, spouse, or friend whom has helped make this possible. Please turn and join me in recognizing them now. turn. Graduates, I also invite you to join me in expressing your thanks to your faculty and staff. I would also like to thank the Office of the Registrar, the Marketing and Communication team, and the entire Convocation team of staff, students, for organizing this Convocation event. Graduates and guests, I invite you to rise if you are able and ask that you remain in the auditorium until the platform party has left the stage. I now declare these graduation exercises closed.
you.